What's up, YouTube, Fish Tube, and Fish Fam? This is Rob with DeFreese Aquariums, and today I am bringing you my tank updates. What you see here is the 7.5-gallon shrimp tank that was thought of and designed by my girlfriend. This was her first attempt at actual aquascaping and keeping shrimp. The plants are amazing how well they're growing in this contra soil. When we set this tank up, I dosed Easy Green and I broke off some Thrive root tabs, and that's all I did. And then when we added shrimp, I have not added ferts to this tank in probably 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and the plants are doing amazing. I mean, it's just awesome the way they're filling in, and the shrimp are doing well. As you see from the various pictures, that's just some of what's in that tank. This is the top fin temporary betta tank, and as you see, a top fin hang on back, and on the right is the CAF 10 sponge filter from Aquatop. There's a picture of the fish. There's no protective lens over the two LEDs that are on the light that's built into this hood, so they were kind of dark, so I popped those in there so you guys could see what they look like. It does support some of the plant growth, but definitely just a temporary tank. Definitely grows algae, as you see there. The purpose for the CAF 10 bubble filter was to create a little bit of surface agitation to keep the film from forming, because as you see there, that the top fin filter really isn't pushing a lot of water. There is a small ChemiPure bag in there and some bio balls as well. Now this is a 75-gallon cichlid tank. She wanted cichlids, so I put this together for her. As you see what it looks like without the universal 3D background, the flat background that's there. Tank is healthy and thriving. It's a little over a year old now. There are some babies in there, various species. If you notice on top of the rocks, it's like a dark brown, reddish color. The tank definitely does have brown algae, diatomaceous algae, and I'm doing an experiment with the Aquarel phosphate removers. So I take a picture every day to see what, and if anything, the pads that I put in my AquaClear 110 hang on back are actually doing. So this you're seeing there is like the third or fourth day, and there's definitely some color changes to the algae. I could probably do a water change, scrape it off, and it'll be golden, but I want to see what it'll do without my intervention first. But that'll be another video once I complete everything. But there's some beautiful fish in there. I do have a few more rocks I want to put in to give the babies more hiding places. And yes, I did mix Victorian with Malawi cichlids. So far, no problem. Here is the 55-gallon community tank. This tank actually got me back in the hobby after several years of not being in it. There you see some more Crip Wendetes and brown Crips. I have a knack for growing Crips. I don't know how or why, but they all thrive. As you saw in the pictures, and we'll see in various pictures, some of the inhabitants and some of the transition that the tank has gone through with the plants. Like this whole area was plants. You couldn't see the background. I've moved some, I've trimmed some, I've given some away. But in the tank, as you see, there are platies. Now for you folks that are getting into the hobby and want to get platies, keep in mind what you're seeing started with 6 platies. There's probably 6 to 7 generation of platies in there now, and that's even after giving away probably 40 fish over the last year or so. There are Sharpei tetras, there are cardinals, neons, the golden ram. There are 3 bristlenose plecos that are doing well, dwarf rainbow fish. There are 2 striped Raphaels that live underneath the root that you see there, the driftwood. This was all taken from my local waters. The driftwood that you see there, as well as the rocks that's holding it down. And you can see where the plecos have, plecos, one of the bristlenoses, have really chewed it up. They definitely love grazing on it. Coolie loach. There's actually coolie loaches, black loaches. There's some Amano shrimp, various cories, some that have had babies since being in the tank. Um, we picked up some new, what they call blue tetras that are actually pretty cool looking. Diamond tetras. There's a whole host, and then that's what it looked like before it was planted. But various tetras. Um, my crenum there that needs some more root tabs. Um, Definitely beautiful tank. I enjoy that tank. I'm actually going to be redoing some stuff in there. Now this is the 10-gallon community tank, and a lot of people will probably go, he can't do that. Well, this tank is almost 4 years old, and as you see, there are puffers, pea puffers. There are ocean blue guppies. There are black coolies. There are two cories that continually mate in the tank. There are also, you'll probably see my little skank tank going on there. Autosynclus, which is one of the reasons I kind of leave the algae up for a little while, and then when I do a water change, I clean it off. There is one of the black coolies. There are some scarlet bettis in there, and the key was to get the pea puffers that were together in the store when they were young, also plant and give plenty of places for everyone to hide, and it's been working well. I don't have them going after anybody, so definitely works. So that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for stopping by. God bless, and keep those sleeves wet.